£8,000 bet go on Adonijah to win 15,000. He's still 5-1, but otherwise, Legend of France 7-2 favourite. Flame of Tara 9-2 now. Adonijah 5-1.
And they're under starters' orders and they're running as they break out the stalls. Welsh Idol is the first to go on. So Welsh Idol, the early leader, as they run through the first furlong, being followed by Palace Gold, Legend of France, Sheer Walk. Then comes Adonijah. Just in behind Adonijah is another grey Q8 Tower. Then on the near side, Flame of Tara. Then comes Hot Touch, Prego, Mondikin, and finally comes Muscatite. And so running now towards the 7th furlong from home mark. Little change in order, still Welsh Idol the leader. Then comes Sheer Walk on the far side. On the near side comes Legend of France, and just in behind them comes Q8 Town, Adonijah, and Flame of Tara. Running now to the 6th furlong from home marker, and still Welsh Idol from Palace Gold, the leading two of them, followed by Sheer Walk, racing on the far side of Legend of France, and just in behind them, then towards the outside is Hot Touch, who race with Adonijah. They're racing now towards the 5th furlong from home marker, and it's still Welsh Idol just in the lead, but very little to choose between him and Palace Gold. Then comes Legend of France on the near side. On the far side, Q8 Tower, Sheer Walker going easily in behind them. Then just in behind the leading quintet comes Adonijah, Hot Touch on the near side, Flame of Tara on the far side, Muscatite and Prego are the last two. That's the order. Back to Graham.
And they're very tightly grouped indeed, with just under 3 furlongs to race. Welsh Idol still just has the advantage. But here now upon the outside, Legend of France sweeps through to take up the running. There's Legend of France going on with Flame of Tara next to the rails, 2 to go. Legend of France, Flame of Tara, Welsh Idol, Adonijah finishing well. They've got just a furlong and a half to race, and Legend of France in the lead from Flame of Tara, with Lester Piggott unleashing Adonijah on the outside, inside the final furlong. Legend of France has got first run, but Adonijah is pegging back close home. Legend of France from Adonijah, Flame of Tara, with Muscatite flying at the finish, so too Prego, but Legend of France going to win it. A 1-2 for Henry Cecil. Legend of France and Adonijah, then Muscatite and Flame of Tara and Prego and Welsh Idol. Then came Palace Gold, Q8 Tower and Montikim with a back two, and so the outcome of this Earl of Sefton Stakes. It's a win for number 7, Legend of France, owned by Mr. Daniel Wildenstein, trained at Newmarket by Henry Cecil, bred by the Allée France stables, ridden by Joe Mercer's 5th winner of the season. Second was number 5, Adonijah, ridden by Lester Piggott. Third was number 3, Muscatite, ridden by Pat Edery. And I think that the form books will show you that the 4th horse home was Flame of Tara. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4 in this Earl of Sefton Stakes. Well, before the race, poor old Henry Cecil wasn't quite certain where they were going to finish. At the end of the race, they finished 1-2. Legend of France has outpointed Adonijah. Legend of France quickened up quite impressively to battle on up the hill. Let's review the closing stages with John.
I don't know about poor old Henry Cecil. He told us they'd finished close together, and they have finished close together in the ideal positions, except not ideal for Lester Piggott, because sadly he's on the 2nd Adonijah. Here is Legend of France coming to take it off Welsh Idol, who's run amazingly well, much better than I expected, I must say. Flame of Tara over on the far rails, she too runs a magnificent race, but Legend of France has now taken command, and Leicester is only just beginning his challenge on Adonijah. He's got 3 or 4 lengths to make up on his stable companion, who's gone past Welsh Idol. Flame of Tara improving over on the far rails. But here you'd think the danger was Adonijah, remembering the tremendous finishes he conjured up last year. Leicester would have dearly loved to have got his head in front, but it's not to be, because Legend of France is just as good as he looked last year. Legend of France holds on. In a moment, I think we'll see Muscatite beginning to fly into the picture on the right, but at the moment, yes, there he is. Muscatite coming to dispute 3rd place with Flame of Tara, and by the looks of it, get 3rd place off her. But it's definitely a Cecil 1-2, a fine victory for Joe Mercer on Legend of France, Leicester 2nd on Adonijah, and Muscatite 3rd.